If you can't manage that, then I think you will get a really hard time at a Brutality match. Hello, my name is Brownells. We are here at the Lynx Brutality 2026 in the beautiful sunny Slovenia, and I'd like to show you my guns. That's my BRN-180. The upper is a 300 Blackout 9-inch barrel upper. Mostly standard. I changed the compensator for, I think there's some birdcage stuff on it, but I wanted to be compensated. And I think I did nothing else on that except for putting on an optic, of course, with a razor and some rail covers for more grip. The lower is completely custom. It's an American defense manufacturing lower with a dive-free company Kung Fu grip, a Radian safety, a Magpul UCS stock. It's basically a stripped lower, but it's, as a left-handed shooter, I wanted to have MB lower, so like the bolt release and the mag release are already installed in the lower, so I didn't have to do that. And I was really surprised how flat the gun is shooting now. I never shot it without a compensator, so I can tell you how flat it's shooting with just a normal flash hider. But it's really smooth, it went well. I got some not issues. You have to run it hard, but then it's 100% reliable if you know what you have to do. Don't be gentle to it. I think that's my 13th or 14th Brutality match, and I shot all with 223, and now I wanted to do something else, get a little more punch, and yeah, just do something else then, because Brutality matches are to test your equipment, and all my other stuff is tested, so I tested this one. Oh, that's a funny thing, because normally you would think that as a left-handed person, the Gen 2 would be better because of the right-handed their charging handle on the right side, so you can charge it within the hold. But I love that, and I have the feeling that the bolt is closing smoother on the Gen 3 than on the Gen 2. The adjustable gas block is working quite well because I've never shot it suppressed in Germany, and now I did it here and functioned quite well. Not that many back pressure in my face with the adjustable gas block and the piston system, and it's a quite nice piston system, I have to say. I love it more. Like, it's shooting better than the HKM MR223s I already shot. I think there are two main parts you have to master before you go to a match like that, or you won't have fun. The first is safe gun handling, like moving, running with a gun on a stage, like holstering, safe drawing, like all the, not shooting regarded, but just being comfortable on a range, putting your gun on safety if you drop it, and stuff like that. If it's recommended that you don't afraid to run with the gun. Yeah, that's the first thing. And the second is just fundamentals. You have to be like at least a decent marksman, hit the targets at like pistol targets, small pistol targets at 10 meters and small rifle targets is 50 meters. If you can't manage that, then I think you will get a really hard time at a Brutality match and you lose a lot of fun. Oh, I love that you have a broad skill set. Like this time you had a balance stuff and I'm really bad at that, but it doesn't pull me down because I have a new skill I have to master or to learn. And it's not, I love IPSC shooting, but it's just shooting and running and fast moving. And here you have to think even more than a stage plan. You have to remember stuff, you have to solve riddles sometimes, and it's physically much more demanding because here you got a 3-minute part time, so you have 3 minutes, but like even a long IPSC range is like 1 minute. Yeah, so that's really long, and you don't have to do physical stuff. I love doing the physical stuff if it's here. I love this a little more, the Lynx a little more than the finish, because the finish is less shooting and more physical stuff. So, and I'm like shooting more than working out, but you have to do both at both events, or you won't finish all stages.